I think it's really hard to encapsulate all that rowing is into like a few phrases. For me, it was always about a new perspective.
My goal is to go fast and win. That's the fun part, is really getting the feeling of going fast too. It feels really like you're just surging. So that's a good feeling too.
I know it's gonna be painful anyway. I didn't choose a sport which is like soft or easy. That's why I chose it, because like pain will be here. You just have to deal with it. And it's just like, hey, how much can I endure that pain more than, hey, it's painful.
We would fail.
So this is my first year rowing with Oscar. Oscar, this is his first year at CRF.
When I came here, like, it was for personal goals, obviously. And then going throughout the process of understanding the team atmosphere. I was doing a sport in France, which is really famous, which is called handball. Physically, I was kind of stronger than most of the boys in my team, and I needed to like spend more energy. And I had a friend, a really good friend, who was a rower at the time. It was like, hey, rowing's hard, you know. You can spend that energy there if you want.
I was with Asher my novice year, my first year of rowing. We were both in the novice B boat together.
I tried a bunch of sports. I was pretty bad at a lot of them. I'm a bit of an uncoordinated guy. I eventually got signed up for rowing by my mom, and I liked it, thought it was fun, continued it, and then did it more seriously in high school.
At first, I was not keen on rowing or any sort of athletics. I was fundamentally like a certified theater kid. At CRF, they've just been able to turn around any sort of negative challenge and always show me the upside and show me the perspective that comes with the learning experience.
This is a really simple sport for me. Like it's just one of those things. Like if you work hard, you're amazed how lucky you get, and it's just the hard part is doing it every day.
The team helps, you know, being surrounded by guys who keep pushing too. You know, you don't want to be left behind, obviously. So that's also a big factor which helps you drive and keep pushing harder.
It's physically impossible to progress without the camaraderie of everyone in the boat.
When I go into a race, I know, we've done everything we can to prepare ourselves for it. All we need to do is execute, and if we execute, we'll come out.
There's no excuses when we're down here. You know, like everyone has got a lot going on, but when we kind of walk through that gate, everyone's got the same mission, and the mission is to win Midwest, to go as fast as possible, and again, to do it for each other.
There was a lot of confidence coming in because I know we've shown a real speed. There's also a lot of like stress because you've practiced all year long for that. So obviously like, hey, do I really do all of these for something? Or like, will we get what we're looking for?
I do think the most stressful part of any race for me is rigging and de-rigging the boats. For me, it's, did we forget anything? We got to do this quickly. We got to do it on time. And I need to double check and triple check that we brought the oars, all of our riggers, our seats are all tied in, the boat's strapped in properly.
The moment you get locked in, just watching that flag. Pay attention, and then it goes down, we get out of there.
Every year is different, right? Every team is different. Even if, you know, you're always going to be graduating people, bringing people in. So that kind of turnover makes that I use it all the time with the boys. Even each boat has a different personality.
Was always like, it was never just Midwest. It was always the next step. So I do remember just crossing the line and being like, okay, step one's down. Yes, I'm super excited. I'm gonna enjoy the weekend, but we got more work to do. It's not over yet.
I felt like after when we came back from Midwest, like because of that racing experience, I'm like, hey, we actually know how to win. There's also like has been a little switch with the boys where we're just like, hey, we can make it, you know. It's actually doable. Like, it's not out of reach, I would say.
For me, the big motivation is making sure that at Midwest, at Nationals, when they come off the water after the race, they know that we've done everything possible to be successful.
The job we came here to do, 1V, 2V, 2 parks out of that, we did. All this is for tomorrow is just building confidence, right? Like everyone you race tomorrow is going to know we won the 1 and the 2V8 yesterday.
I know that we've put the work in and I know what we are capable of as a crew. So there was no doubt in my mind that we weren't going to perform sitting on the line.
Everyone's here to support each other and not just, you know, go to races and win, but support each other outside of the boats and outside of the boathouse and, you know, be a real tight team, being kind to each other, hanging out with each other, just being friends too.
Nice one.